2022 study by Iowa State University found that women landowners, including those who co-own land, account for almost half of Iowa's farmland acres. But when we think of trying to bring more women into agriculture, how does stress play a role? Well, a professor at the University of Iowa, Carly Nichols, has created a tool to help us find that answer. It's called the Women Farmer Stress Inventory. And joining us here in The Current is its creator, U of I professor Carly Nichols. Carly, thank you so much for joining us today. Carly was supposed to be with us yesterday before all those tornadoes hit, and we super appreciate your time.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, why don't we start with what this inventory tool is? I mean, what does it look at?
Yeah, that's great. So, you know, farmer stress has been studied for about 2.5 decades now. Since about the 1980s farm crisis, we saw a lot of these tools pop out, and none of them have been validated within a woman's population. So we built this tool from sort of common stressors that we know afflict the general farming population, along with interviews with women in particular to find out what they were actually concerned about. And so it was a list of 36 sort of common stressors, everything from weather to time to worried about government policies or markets.
So in your analysis, you saw something that was called time stress. What is that?
Yeah, correct. So actually, of the 36 stressors, the one that was most prominent, rated most highly for the highest number of women, was having to juggle too many activities and lacking time to complete tasks properly or do the job well. And so, you know, it's well known that women often have a double burden between work and home. And so we found many of these women expressed having something of a triple burden, working perhaps an off-farm job, also having farm tasks, as well as care responsibilities.
And I understand that when it comes to women, stress about healthcare also plays right into that as well, right?
Yeah, this was some, somewhat surprising finding from the study was that we found that, you know, across all types of farmers, young, older, farmers on larger farms and smaller farms, there was quite a bit of variability and difference actually. But one thing they all had in common was that they were concerned about maintaining health insurance. Or the lack of affordable health insurance was the particular item number or the item phrase. And, we found that a lot of women do work off farm full time. And so one of our hypotheses is that they might be doing it for more than income, but also health insurance.
So now, what do you hope comes out of your research? I mean, how do you want these findings to impact farmers, especially here in our region?
Yeah, great question. So, I mean, I think one thing that I know some of my colleagues here are doing are looking into additional measures of women's farm stress, particularly related to things like discrimination or sexual harassment in these very male-dominated spaces. I think another thing that we learned, right, is that a lot of the women who are most stressed might not identify as much as a farmer as some of the lesser stressed ones. And a lot of these women are very materially engaged in agriculture. They do a lot of day-to-day and decision-making activities, yet maybe because they work off the farm a considerable amount of time, they were less likely to identify as a farmer on the survey. And so maybe doing more creative outreach, not just through traditional farm channels, but also places of rural employment, for example.
I mean, Carly, I can't thank you enough for your time, but also just this topic in general. I mean, like you said, something that's not studied and definitely needs to be. So thank you for all the work that you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for having me.
And if you guys at home want to read the full study or learn more about it, we have that ready for you. Just go over to our website and click on the As Seen on TV tab.